Alright, so I absolutely love my customers. I was looking on Antibiotics Anonymous, and I just had to go over this and kind of provide some answers and clarity as to what's going on with this guy. Dude says, hey y'all, I wanted to share my, by the way, if you haven't gone to Antibiotics Anonymous Google group, check it out. There's a lot of cool answers there. There's a whole lot of information out there by now. And I answer most of the questions on here. I try to relay the videos back to the proper questions. Sometimes I don't get to it. But, hey y'all, I wanted to share my experience and see if you guys notice the same thing. Pardon the long post, but I'm always curious to see how people react to different compounds. I'll start with my main question for Seth, which is just regarding the oral bioavailability of SR9009. I've read studies that it is very minimal, and in my experience, this has proven to be true. I noticed a significant difference in endurance and fat loss on cardarine, but SR9009 had little to no effect. Even dosing 5 or 6 times per day, as a result, I basically nixed it all together. Is it something even worth trying again at this point? Has anyone noticed that it doesn't affect them? Okay, I can explain exactly why this has happened, and I think you actually explain it later in this post, but for clarity for everyone else, when orally taking SR9009, it is going to hit your liver first. Remember, it's a RAVERB agonist, meaning that it speeds up cellular reproduction, or the circadian clock, in our liver, our bones, and our muscle, right? So, with that said, what happens is if there is something going on with the liver, that's where it's going to stay. If our diet is shit, your liver's probably got a little jacked up. If you like to binge drink like I used to, it stays in the liver. There is another case where if the liver has real issues, sometimes it passes straight through. That's bad. But if it's not having the proper effect with the muscle, that's because your liver is getting better. And later, whenever you talk about YK11 and your experience, YK11 easily my worst experience. Remember, YK11 is the only methylated compound there. It is liver toxic for some. Double methylated compound. Like, it's the only one that has the potential to cause harm for our livers. Both of these things being indicated, I would go check my liver enzymes and make sure everything's okay, bruh. Just putting it out there. Because things aren't getting absorbed as well as they should be for you, because your liver is, well, either, I don't know, hell, go get blood work done. It would be important. I would. Now, as far as, SR9009 is actually the most reviewed product that we've had. I've had more people tell me, well, a lot of their cholesterol levels balance out, their liver enzymes balance out, it's kind of weird, because that actually gets not anabolic better results, but better blood work all the way down the line. It's like freaking autoimmune disorders, cool stuff. Granted, I was very unique in that I gained mass like crazy, but there was a reason behind that too. I had eaten really clean, I was working out consistently, I overtrained, underate, and caused the perfect environment for SR9009 to work. Remember, our liver will cleanse itself when we go without food. So the longer I go without eating, the better off my liver is. The more healthy my liver, the easier this compound's going to pass through. The easier it passes through, the more muscle mass I can gain. Plus, it works better in an environment where there is a need to heal the muscle. But when I'm overtraining and under eating, it makes a perfect setup for it to be perfect. So anyway, that would be the reasoning behind the lack of effect from the SR9009 from what I've read. I don't have your blood work. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I did not stay in a Motel 8 last night, and I don't have wings. So, just a redneck. Just redneck Alabama. Work my ass off every day. I found the best way to run SARMs and maintain gains is keeping cycles in short 6 weeks. I know somebody said that. Running your MK677 and cartering during PCT while hormones rebalance. That is perfect. You know, I know a guy that came up with something that sounded really similar to that. He was sharp too. I like that dude. I've been running SARMs for almost 2 years with his doctor's permission, because you cannot run these without a medical professional's permission. SARMs are not for human consumption. They have not been evaluated by the FDA. They're not made to be ingested. You can't smoke them, snort them, look at them too long, use them as incense, use them as procreation aids, put them in people's food. They are literally for research only, research purposes on research animals, or just in your research for research. So, now that we got that out of the way, at this point I've seen my strength, muscularity increase significantly. Here is my experience with the compounds I've run. Curious to see if you guys agree or disagree. Rad 140 to me is by far the best all-around SARM. Strength gains through the roof, and great for putting on size, maintaining muscle, increasing strength, still during a cut. It was the first one I ever used. That one's always the best one. I don't give up. Well, except for I ran GW the first time. I got from somebody I should have bought it from. That sucked because it gave me anxiety. Like, I think it may have been they put the weight loss stuff that makes you shake. I hated that shit. Anyway, so I don't even think I got the right compound that time, because I was young and dumb. And, anyway, still young. Might still be young. Increasing strength still during a cut. It was the first one I used, and the one I look forward to running the most, despite the need to change compounds. Easily the best bulking SARM for me, and good for recomp as well. Ostrich was it's the best stuff that has ever been made. S23, the second most effective SARM. I'm old. You let me know your name. You hit me up, I'm going to get you a little something, Mary. I'll show you some. Ooh, Lord, I'll make it fresh. I'm just saying. I can compound you something with your doctor's permission only. I don't compound it. It's a compounded pharmacy that compounds it. Look, never mind. Hit me up. 256-497-0494, bro. S23, the second most effective song. Good for recomp, but to me, overrated by a bit. Its reputation as the strongest SARM. I definitely notice its suppression aspects. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's why you test up PCT after. That's why it's PCT for that particular SARM. And the gains are nice, but still not as good as the RAD in my opinion. The first one's always gonna be the best. I don't care. Like, it's always gonna be. Definitely most noticeable in the cut. S4, I actually got the leanest and best I ever looked with S4, but the side effects of the yellow vision, very real, and I couldn't even see at night hardly. That's bad, you stop. 5 days on, 2 days off. I couldn't. For this reason, I wouldn't run it again, but it is undoubtedly effective, especially in a recomp phase. Ostrich. I noticed mild gains in strength and size, but you'd already used RAD, so you can't fix that. As advertised, probably the most
tame SARM for suppression. Still, I felt its effects more than others, below which are considered strong. LGD 4033, I've tried to run LGD multiple times and I just haven't felt the effects. I thought it was a sourcing issue, but it's been the same from multiple sources. My strength gains go up, but not anywhere near as fast as RAD S23. See, I'm completely opposite on that one. LGD 4033 seems to be much more potent. Now,
You may actually have an issue with things that hit your receptors that test would feel instead of hitting the receptor the way that DHTs do. Because it seems like you're getting really good results with DHT compounds like S23 and RAD, and not so much with Ostrin and LGD. See, the difference is a couple of them, the RAD and S23 act like DHT in your body, and the other ones are acting more like a testosterone. So something you might want to look into there too. You might want to, are you on test? That could explain a lot. Anyway, my strength goes up, but not anywhere near as fast as RAD, S23, S4. S4 is also a DHT. That's your ticket, baby. Your liver might be okay. Still, it definitely left me suppressed. To me, it will, but not like no, not like the DHT. Anyway, the other available options, the juice just isn't worth the squeeze. To me, with the other available options, YK11, easily my worst experience. I stopped after a few weeks because of the hair shedding became so noticeable. That's the liver, the methylated thing, I bet. Thankful that I had not experienced shedding at that time with other SARMs. I also didn't notice much of a strength or size boost. You'll see that. I actually tore my pec on the 3rd week use. You might need some fat. Sounds like your cholesterol's low. Be able to handle previously, maybe an unfair evaluation with the comedy of the sides and errors that occurred, but not something I enjoy or will be running again. Might want to get some EFAs, a liver and kidney cleanse, just to be sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Happy lifting, and feel free to share your experiences as well. The main takeaway I've had is that everyone is undoubtedly different with how they react to certain compounds, and that's actually, dude, that was really good and much appreciated. Anyway, I can help you out, hit me up. And I just thought that was cool because my experiences differ from his somewhat in that it seems LGD 4033 is much stronger to me than RAD 140, but S23 is much stronger than any of them, and YK11 is the although, you know, the liver thing. So, be a good idea. Kidney cleanse, some IP6 with milk thistle. Both of those would be really, really good to run. Also, some test PCT is necessary after your DHT compounds like RAD and S23. And your test up would be a great idea to get the testosterone levels. But I would love to see your blood work if you got it too. But hit me up. I got a few ideas I might want to run by you, and I hope that helps everybody else out. NewSARMs.com, promo code SETH, get you 15% off with a % sign after it. I think might get you 25, or whatever your person who showed you the video, who told you about it. Hit them up, use their code, and the % sign will get you 25%. And if it's not on sale day, then just use their code. Appreciate y'all. Anything you need, name, email address, my phone number, text me, or call the 800 number, 800-745-4408. If you need track stuff, you can email me at sethnhc@att.net. It's newsarms.com.